Yeah, that's I don't want to look at that anymore. That's gonna give me nightmares. Whoa.
The first line that you saw that you fucked up, you should have stopped and asked somebody for some help. Luckily, it's something that can be easily covered up at Chakra Tattoos.
Cosmically.
Hi, my name is Sarah Sanchez, and I own and operate Chakra Tattoos.
My name is Coyote, right? Kyle Hernandez, Coyote, because my family gave me an Irish name, and I'm Puerto Rican, so none of my family could pronounce my name.
Before we hop into any of the reactions, what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
Oh my God, Jaden, I didn't watch TV. I remember Rugrats. Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of a hard one because I have like multiples. Obviously, the original Nickelodeon I was a Nickelodeon kid. Bigger on Nickelodeon than Disney, so I'd say like Real Monsters. Speaking of, he's got the shirt on today, so very appropriate. Angry Beavers, Rugrats, you know, the classics.
You're making me think now. I was not expecting any of that. Like show or movie?
Either way.
So like movie was like Little Mermaid. Show was probably Fairly Odd Parents.
Probably, can I give you three? Okay. So I gotta go Teen Titans, right? The OG Teen Titans. I used to wake up early in the morning to watch Inuyasha on like Toonami when it was on like at 2 in the morning, and my dad would get so upset with me. And then Dragon Ball Z, is OG, right?
So we're gonna react to some cartoon tattoos today. We're gonna have you open up the laptop.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready to go on to the next, you can skip to the right arrow.
Oh, Lee did this one. So this piece was actually like complimenting a Harry Potter piece.
Well, this piece is Abuelita, so I'm not gonna talk no smack about it.
Oh, my favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast. This is nice. I like this. This was Lee.
Oh, that's me. Ooh, so I'm gonna critique my own now.
I remember her doing this piece, and the amount of yellow that she was able to put in really saturate it, and the contrast between that and the dark grays really made everything pop.
After this piece, I actually talked to Lee about doing more Disney pieces with me. I like the way the color transitions through and that there's like hidden characters.
I loved this piece. I loved working with the yellow and Lion King part on the bottom and transitioning from the color portions into the full black and gray on the top. I think I transitioned pretty well there.
Yeah, it's cute. I think it's one of like her first bigger pieces, right? So there is some room for improvement, I believe, but it's a cute piece.
I guess if I was to critique myself on this in a more constructive way, I'd say Mushu could be a little bit more standoutish, and her hair needs a little bit darker areas into it.
It was a very beautiful piece. It still is a very beautiful piece. But yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch her do that, and very cool piece. Yeah.
So like the leaves then turn into like Peter Pan, and so I liked the combination of all of the Disney characters together. I
love my own piece. I know there's definitely areas where I can improve and will improve, so where I'm at now, I'm happy with it. I know, in 5 years, if I was to take on this piece, it'd be completely transformed and something else. So I'm excited to see where I'll go with bigger pieces like this too. So thanks.
Oh, I love the vibrancy in these colors. I don't know who these people are, but they did such a great job with the coloring. The color work is really dope.
So I've only seen like one episode of the show, and all of you that know me like cartoons. Like if it's not Disney, it's not me.
Steven Universe. Yeah, I love Steven Universe. That's like I got into that later in life, just because I love the art style.
Looks like a familiar style to like what we do, so wouldn't be surprised if it was one of our artists, but I don't think it is.
The line work looks good. I don't know what's going on with his armpit though. There's something going on in his armpit, like the lines don't match up.
No, the color work is cool. I'm just confused what's going on with his hand.
The line work is solid. I like where the highlights are. The composition is great. It flows nicely.
Pretty good. Love the colors in there. I love the color palette and how each character has its own amount of space. Like nothing looks a little too crowded or too small. So I like the composition, like the colors.
Something was messed up there. That was where my eye was drawn to. I like the composition of it. I like the colors. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his armpit. It's freaking me out. It looks wrong. Something's up with that.
Oh wait, this was a cover up. That was not, whoa. Hold on. What happened? That's not covering it up.
Yeah, I love the use of color theory here to really make some things pop. I love it. Yeah, it's just a great tattoo. Awesome work. Good job.
Don't know what it's from, but overall, pretty cool.
No. The more I look at it, the worse I feel about it. Oh, there is multiple spots that aren't being covered up. Okay. No, we're going next because that hurt my soul.
Ah, Stitch. Stitch is a good cartoon.
Oh, you're cute. So true story, my daughter loves Stitch. Like we just got her little Stitch thing and she's like cuddled up with it every night. It's so cute.
It's Stitch. I feel like the stomach blending could have been better.
Aw, little Stitch. So with this one, I think saturation could be a little bit better.
Yeah, cute tattoo. I like the sketchy style that it has going on. Yeah, it's a cute tattoo. It's cute.
I don't know what's going on with my man's knee, but he needs to get that looked at, bro. Right? That thing's weird. It's just like, it looks like a cool piece. It's just a knee, right?
Like you see that like a little bit. Like I'm confused what happened, but okay. You're laughing at me. I'm serious.
Looks like a little faint, probably won't heal too vibrant. But other than that, lines look good. Details are good. Love where they put the whites. Yeah, so I think saturation would be my biggest thing on that one, but the rest of it looks great. Fits the area really nice too.
I like the sketchy style. I like the use of highlights that it has. I like tattoos to be a little more solid. And I find that like a very good tattoo will leave no skin. Because even like the part that doesn't have shading has some type of shading.
Okay, so what I like about the piece, I like the little hairs that are coming off, but I feel like, and I see what they're trying to do, they're trying to make it look a little bit more sketchy up top.
Overall, it's a cute piece. Just confused the stomach and like the leg, but besides that, I like the. So I've been seeing more and more of these like sketchy Disney pieces, and some of them mixing with watercolor, and I have been really liking the style where I've been thinking of like even down to travel to do stuff like it.
I guess it's incomplete. I feel like it's incomplete. It's a nice tattoo for what it is, but I feel like the longer you're in this, the the more that you know. So I feel like it's missing some ambience, background maybe, and some shading in some areas. But I guess from 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 7.
Next, Scooby and Shaggy. This thing's trippy.
All right, a little bold for my liking. Actually, very bold.
This hurts my eyes. Hold on. When there's lots of lines, my eyes go. Woo.
Aw, I love Scooby-Doo. My dog reminds me of Scooby-Doo. He's so stupid. Yeah. He is.
No. I'm trying to be nice about it.
The outline looks good, I think.
So I get the style they were going for. It's not something personally I would get, but I get it.
So yeah, I like this. I like the style of it. Okay, so I like the style. I like the idea that this person had going on here.
So the dark saturated parts are pretty good. I'd say it may end up a little blown out over time. Looks like it was a little heavy-handed, even though they're not like swollen or red or anything.
The line down the middle is really, really shaky. But I don't know if they did that purposefully.
I think that there are some areas that are not going to heal very well. I think that there's some areas that you can tell are going to scab.
I think over time those lines are going to get even wider and bolder, and you're going to lose a lot of that. It's not going to hold up really well over time. But I like the concept of it.
Something.
Try it here, try it.
It's like a 5 for me.
Oh, so funny. So funny. Love the color work.
Yo, this chicken, bro. This chicken, bro.
So like characters, especially like they're like animals, I love.
I like this. I like this chicken. Where the fuck is this chicken from?
You got it. Moana.
Moana, yeah, okay. Oh, I got it because I'm my kid. I think this is a cool chicken.
The colors look really good. The colors look really vibrant. The transitions between the colors is really, really cool.
So it's bright but has that duller side to all the colors, so they're a little bit more muted while still being really saturated. So I actually really love the color work on this one.
I want more out of it. Like something. Like I feel like it also looks like it's like maybe here and it's just randomly floating.
Again, I'm gonna go with our rooster. I'm gonna go with, it needs an ambience, it needs a background, it needs, right now it just looks like a sticker. It's a good sticker, but I don't feel like it's a piece.
Love the expression. I love him. He's so goofy. Really great highlights too on that one.
The colors that he chose for the colors that were already presented to him for the character, he chose really well, and I like that. I like the greens that he used for the highlights in the belly. I like how it trails off into blue in the feathers. I like the flesh tones that he used near the eyes and the little thing, you know. I don't know what it's called. The little thing and the little nutsack hanging off the chin. You know, I don't know what those are called. I'm not a chicken guy.
Tattoos, I like when they're anchored to points. Like I don't like just randomly floating. And then I have like lettering on my cap that's randomly floating. But like I wanted to add more. But like,
It doesn't have an ambience, it doesn't have a background. Even if they would have done like a little shading where it's standing, it would have given you something. But right now it just looks like a, you know? So execution on it, like creative aspect aside, execution on it, I think they did a good job.
Oof.
Is that a character? Is that like a character I should know? That looks like Mickey Mouse is like Mickey Mouse's stepbrother who went down the wrong road in life, you know what I mean? He's like, he lost an eye in a bar fight. Oh my God, dude.
what is this from? Like I have questions. Because I don't recognize.
It's an old cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't know what this is. Okay, I have a lot of things going on with this, right? One, I don't know what the DM stands for. Again, I apologize. Oh, sorry. I apologize if, you know, I'm offending anybody by this, but I don't know who the mouse is. There's only one mouse I know of.
And then it's white, so it's not gonna last. You know, the color that they chose to put in them is white. It's terrible.
That white's not going to heal like that. Like that is setting unrealistic expectations of healing.
White is so tricky, right? Because it's not just white. You need like a foundation to hold your white with, so that it heals white. This is not going to heal white. This is not it looks like it is very well saturated, but the reality is that white is gonna heal beige and you're gonna lose the whole piece.
A little too much white for me. Kind of like what I just mentioned, when you do a big area of white, that's really funny. You had to put a little bit more into it too, like a little bit of a light blue tone for shadows or something in there.
The lines aren't straight either. We got little groovy lines in the legs.
The line work is really shaky, especially look at the legs. Oh my God, he got jelly legs.
To break up that white, it's gonna be really flat, and it's probably not gonna look very good over time because it's
Honestly, out of all of them so far, I think this one actually may have been my least favorite.
I would definitely use this piece to like as a learning experience for my team. Like, don't do that.
Moving on. Oh, cool. This is cool. Oh, wow. Is this real?
This is super cool. Saturation's great.
oh, cool, very cool. Closer to like a smiley style with those bright colors, a little bit of bold lines. Really, really great saturation with that one.
Okay, yes, 10 out of 10 without a shadow of a doubt. I have a love-hate relationship with SpongeBob. My kids love SpongeBob. Sometimes he says shit that I'm like, really?
I like the highlight around SpongeBob too.
Wow, the color saturation's crazy on this.
I think composition could be a little bit improved with that one. The figures are so big and close together that they kind of get a little squished. I think could probably have arranged them to still be big and a focal point for each one, but maybe a little bit better blend between them.
So the thing is with like high contrast colors, you need those like black areas to help it pop even more. So like the outlining was done great to make sure that your colors are popping even more.
The colors on this are beautiful, right? I love the transition that it has from like Patrick at the bottom to the pineapple on the top. It kind of gives you like that dimension almost, you know what I'm saying? Like it started somewhere and it finished somewhere, and I think that's really cool.
I like this piece. I think there's some flaws to it, like the jellyfish in net looks a little wonky, just to nitpick it, but I really love the color choices.
Yeah, but the saturation's incredible with that one. So I'd say this guy is probably pretty skilled and talented. I think it's just the composition for this one that kind of throws me off.
This is a 10 piece, solid 10 piece. Whatever you spent on this, girl, totally worth it. That's a solid piece. It's gonna heal like a solid piece. Yeah, it's beautiful.
What the fuck is that? What is that? Hold on. That is not Peppa Pig.
My boy. Oh my God, yo, Peppa Pig, bro. Peppa Pig's on acid, bro, and not a good acid trip, dude. Oh, she's seeing demons right now, bro. Oh man, Kurt Cobain, dude.
So this looks like a beginner tattoo. I wouldn't say that I've done any quite like that, but I've definitely seen some beginner tattoos like that. Keep practicing.
Is this like a bad Peppa Pig? This is Peppa Pig? I am offended. I like Peppa Pig.
Oh, poor Peppa. She's all is that Peppa Pig? That's Peppa Pig, right? That's not. Oh man, this thing looks like. Whoa.
Keep practicing.
Hold on. I'm gonna feel real bad. Is this someone's like kid that drew their character and then like the parent got it tattooed? Because now I feel bad talking shit. That's what it looks like.
I get it that this is like somebody's kid's rendition of Peppa Pig. I'm guessing that this is like, my daughter drew Peppa Pig and I loved it and I'm gonna get it on me, and you know, that's cute. But I promise you that when your daughter gets older, she's gonna be like, why you did that?
Yeah, that's I don't want to look at that anymore. That's gonna give me nightmares.
Definitely needs some practice with that one. And I'm being nice.
After my heart. I love Beauty and the Beast. It was, I think, like the first Disney movie that I remember, right? Like, I watched a whole bunch of Disney movies, but the one that always really stuck out to me was Beauty and the Beast. I love to read.
Okay, this is Beauty and the Beast, and it looks like it was done like in like a neo-traditional type style with some watercolor elements. That's really cool.
Ooh, very cool, very cool. Loving this one. The Beauty and the Beast. Love the softness around the rose, and it creates that like mystical feel to it.
I actually have part of like kind of negative space where it's like skin breaks in my eyepiece with Smiley. And I feel like it adds back.
I loved how brave she was. I loved the Beast. Always, right? Even when he was acting like an asshole, I'm like, this guy needs a nap and some food.
I like this piece. It looks really consistent. The line work for the actual Beast is consistent. The Rose is thinner line work, but it's also consistent with the rest of the Rose.
All the little details of the fur like are there. They did a good job.
Yeah, I love the way that they did it. It is so saturated and really clean that it looks like right from the movie in a way, with a little bit of a painterly touch in there. Really like that one. I could see Smiley doing a design more similar to this one with the paint and the wind bands in the back. So yeah.
Yeah, this is a great tattoo. It is an outstanding tattoo. Whoever did this did a great job. I love that there's a background to it, right? That it's not just there. I love the negative space. It gives it a flow. So this is what I was talking about, that even like the lightest shade, like the lightest shade of skin still has some type of shading over it. You can tell that the execution of this, like the artist who did this does this shit, you know what I mean? Like, we're comparable to my husband's work, so I think that's really dope.
This is something.
Boy, oh boy. They did my man Uguay dirty, bro.
Aw. So this is a prime example of you should not start tattooing before you are ready to start tattooing.
So what is the red around it?
I'm really concerned about what's going on with the red all around him. I'm like really frightened for this person.
It looked like Master Uguay did this tattoo. You know how shaky he is with the... And he looking at you? It looked like he did this tattoo.
For us, like our apprenticeship program, the way that we work it is, yes, you have to get to 1,000 hours before you start tattooing people. But if we see that you started tattooing people and you're not ready to start tattooing people, we'll pull you back, right? And more practice until we feel like you're ready. This is one of those instances that either one, the person didn't have an apprenticeship, or two, they didn't have the proper guidance during their apprenticeship, because there's so many things wrong with this.
Not my favorite piece though. Because also too, so like some of the lines you already see are blowing out and widening, and like over time it's not going to heal well.
Lines look pretty decent. I am a little concerned as to why they chose to color it that way.
Really though, like some of the line work is wonky, bro. That thing's wonky, and he's looking at you, but he's not really looking at you. Like he's like...
The first line that you saw that you fucked up, you should have stopped and asked somebody for some help. Luckily, it's something that can be easily covered up at Chakra Tattoos. I think, yeah, like, damn, yo, don't do this to people. You know what I mean? Stop that.
This has been Reactions with Coyote. I sound drunk, bro.
Anything to say to people before we go?
I love all of you.
Have a great day. Bye.
Give apprentices a shot, right? But also be smart about which apprentice you're allowing to give you a shot. I want to say I saw some pieces here that I think were like beginner tattoos. Be selective about which beginner you allow to tattoo you, right? There's levels even in that beginner stage. And so if you come here, you'll get a good beginner.
Have a great day.
I feel like an art critic now. It's really funny.